So I'm a little late on this video. I was planning to make this a long time ago. I've been having so many people ask me for what my settings are in Fortnite for season 8. As you guys probably know, over the course of season after season after season, settings always change. There's always different things in the game. There's always different metas. There's always literally different settings that are added to the game. Stuff changes. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over my settings and talking about why I believe they're the best settings. Now, obviously, I will say that settings are different for everybody, right? Like, there might be certain settings that are way better for you or way worse for you. But I think if you're watching this generally, it's always good to try new things. So that's what I'm encouraging you today in this video. Try new things. There's going to be at least one thing in my setting that's slightly different than yours, or maybe a lot different than yours. At the end of the day, it's all about bettering your game in Fortnite. Now, guys, we are still on the road to 100,000 supporters. If you guys have not yet, go into the item shop right now. Like, literally this second. Stop whatever you're doing right now. Go on Fortnite. Go into the item shop. Type in Bigfoltz. Click accept, and then you won. You're winning in life. If you guys didn't know, if we hit 100,000 supporters before I reach level 100, we're going to give away 1 million V-Bucks. I'm going to be picking one winner from every episode of this series. So if you guys want to enter into that giveaway to possibly win $100 of V-Bucks, make sure you first use the supporter creator code, but then like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then type your Epic Games name down below. Also, guys, I am doing a $60 V-Buck giveaway on Twitter. There's going to be 3 winners. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you guys want to go do it. Literally takes 5 seconds. Just click the link and you're good to go. Link in the description. Obviously, over the course of Fortnite, settings have changed a lot, and that's why this is kind of very important, because Fortnite has grown, and as things have changed, well, so have the settings. If you guys remember back in season 2 or 3, the difference between controller players and PC players was there was just such a huge gap. Now in Fortnite, the gap is not that big. I will say this, the one difference between console and PC, if you guys play like tournaments, like the pop-up cups that have been happening, it's so laggy on console late game. It's not very laggy on PC. There is lag, but it's not like console, trust me. I've played both. With that being said, let's go over these settings. So my mouse sensitivity, these don't matter because I don't play with the keyboard and mouse at all, ever. Obviously, actually, I want to address this. Since I moved, my ping on NA East is 80, and I think West is even worse, 103. My ping has been really bad, and I think that has affected my play a decent amount. I had Google Fiber before, and my ping was just amazing. Now, not that great. Wireless controller sensitivity, both X and Y, I use 0.85. I feel like this is a fast sensitivity, and you want to be able to get your flicks with pumps and stuff. That's the thing. A lot of players will say to play with really low wireless control sensitivity, but then super high building sensitivity, because you really only want high sensitivity when you're building. I disagree with that, because if you're wanting to match a PC player, they can just whip their arm around and get a pump shot. I think you need to have this setting as high as you can control, and then kind of have your building off of that, basically. Once again, the mouse settings, they don't matter. The wireless target, basically this is ADS sensitivity. I don't think that I've ever changed this. I'm pretty sure 6.5 is the default. I've just always stayed there. I've just always been comfortable there because that's just where I like it. You know what I mean? I will say that you could maybe slow this down a bit. I've just always stayed with standard. Then you have wireless building sensitivity, which is so huge because obviously, like I mentioned above, you do want to be able to build faster and spin around and build and do all that quicker than you actually are able to aim and stuff. A lot of people use this a lot higher. I don't really think you need much higher than like a 10 sensitivity, because if you take 1.2 times the 8.85, it's higher than 10. I don't really think you need too much higher than that. I think I could build, you know, circles and stuff like that just as fast as pretty much anyone. And I think if you go much higher, you're going to kind of lose control. So I like it at a 1.2. I don't use anonymous mode, but I think I should start using it. Maybe I've been debating it because I feel like there's a good amount of people subbed to this channel that probably know me, and probably some of you guys have seen me in games before that you like hump me down. I don't know. I've never like felt like that. I've never been one to say that I got stream sniped or to say that they're like hunting me down, but I'm sure it's happened. So these ones are kind of interesting. Toggle sprint I have off. Sprint by default I have off. Sprint cancel reloading I have on. This is a huge one. You want to have sprint cancels reloading because if you don't have this, it's hard to cancel a reload. I don't even think it's possible besides if you switch weapons. So this is kind of a mechanic to, if you're in the middle of reloading and then you hear footsteps, you can cancel that reload instantly. That's why I use that setting. Tap to search, interact on, toggle targeting off, reset building choice on, aim assist on, edit mode aim assist off. You definitely want to have edit mode aim assist off because it really restricts your ability to drag. Turbo building, obviously, I don't even know what turbo delete in creative mode is. Auto material change, yes. Controller auto row, no. I feel like a lot of you guys use this, and I think it's very useful for like PC, all these auto runs and sprint by defaults and stuff. I feel like on console, I just, it doesn't work right in my opinion. Allow cross-platform play. I think you have to have that on now. Auto open doors, I have off. Auto pick up weapons off, such an annoying setting. Sort consumables to the right, yes. Build pro, build immediately, yes. And then for my edit time, I just have it set as low as you can go. I've been thinking about changing that, but at the moment I just have it as low as you can go. Vibration I have on, but I actually have a controller with no vibration, so basically it's off. I just use standard builder pro. Maybe not something too special. Maybe you guys really wanted to see them settings. I don't know where you stand, but regardless, them are my settings in Fortnite. Now let me explain to you why I use them and why I think these are optimal settings. So there are my settings, and I think some of you guys may look at that and you maybe hate some of the settings. Maybe you don't like them very much, but I think there's some things in there that could very much help you guys. Now I just want to kind of go over everything more as an imprecise type of thing. Now, first of all, the main thing to look at and to worry about is, yes, these are obviously controller settings. One big thing with controller that maybe not everybody knows, I'm pretty sure most people don't, like, here's the thing, man. When I say something on a video, there's going to be people comment like, everybody knows that, but there's going to be one person that hears this that doesn't know that, so that's really all that matters to me. The L2 spam, basically abusing aim assist. If you guys don't know about it, just when you're aiming at somebody, just keep spamming L2 every bullet you shoot, and it's pretty much like an aimbot kind of on console. That does make some of these settings not as relevant as they could be, if that makes sense, but I just want to note that I do use that regularly. Maybe that'll kind of sway your decision a little bit, but if you're playing on console and not utilizing that, I don't know what you're doing anyways, so I'll just throw it out there. Now, on top of that, like I mentioned, and I'll stress this very high once again, I really think you should play on as high as sensitivity as possible with literally everything. If you could play on 10 sensitivity and 2.0 building sense and all that, do it. But I do think there's a level where you lose control and you don't really exactly know what you're doing. I think you could only process like spinning and moving so fast in video games. Obviously that point is at a little different variation for everybody. You know, for me, obviously I use the 0.85, the 0.85 and the 1.2, but for you, you know, maybe you can only control a 6, or maybe you can go all the way to 10. I don't really know what that is, but what I'm really trying to express and what I said at the start of this video, what I'm still stating is try new things, man. You never know what settings are best for you until you try other settings. With me, I used to play all the way on a 10 sensitivity. Just for me, man, it was too much, you know, it was too much. So I lowered down to an 8. I felt like an 8 wasn't that much, so I ended up to an 8.5, and I just feel like 8.5 is perfect for me. That's where I'm comfortable, where I can move extremely quick and I can hit my flicks and all that, but I still feel like I have control and vision on what's actually happening. There's a really fine line there where you could go, you know, left or right, and I just think it's important to try everything. Now, with that being said, I think that's all I'm going to really talk about on the settings. At this point, it would just be me repeating myself over and over again. I just wanted to kind of make everything as clear as humanly possible, but I do want to say thank you guys for all the recent support. I've been back to streaming. I don't know if you guys have been in the streams, but I've been streaming on YouTube pretty much every single day for the item shops, and so far they've been doing really good. I'm seeing like progressive viewership growth every stream and all that. I know that there was a while period, like maybe like a month, where I didn't really stream much on YouTube, and I had a lot of you guys tweeting me every day like, yo, where's the streams, where are the streams, where are the streams? And it kind of just got to the point where I wasn't really streaming and I felt bad. As you guys know, I moved, I've been going through computer issues and all that. I finally got things solved, so we are able to stream, and I just want to say thank you guys. I do want to throw that in there because that's super important to me. On top of that, I do want to mention, I didn't actually mention this at the start of the video, but I'm doing a $60 V-Buck giveaway on my Twitter. I'll leave a link to that description, or in the description, if you guys want to go enter that. There's going to be 3 winners, so just make sure you guys go over to that and make sure you guys actually enter in that. It's super easy. It's going to take you like 5 seconds. There's a good chance you're going to win, because at the moment, I think at the time of recording this, there's like maybe 300 people that entered, and like I said, 3 people are going to win, so they're pretty decent odds for a giveaway. Obviously that'll increase now that I made this video, but regardless, go and do it, okay? Now, with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys smash a big fat like on this. Make sure you're subscribed, and honestly, turn on notifications if you made it this far in the video. On top of that, serious shout out to all the people using my code. Literally every day I have people tweet me like, yo, I bought this with your code, yo, I bought this with your code, yo, I bought this. Thank you. I appreciate that to the end of the world. Honestly, like, you guys make my day every day. Like, seriously, you really do. So thank you guys for the support on everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope these settings helped you out in one way or another, and I just generally hope you have a good day. Thank you all for watching. Without further ado, I'll see you later. Peace.
you.